This is Steve Mattis with Actual Infinity and Heart of Business, and today I want to talk about making connections. As a highly introverted person myself, it takes a lot of effort to make connections. And when you're trying to grow a business, making connections, the right connections, really matters. So that's what I want to talk about today. I'm going to go meet my friend Jonas. Jonas is an amazing person, has the #1 self-published publication on medium.com, and his publication is the #1 in the category of spirituality. I know him and I feel so good about it. And he's a friend and a colleague, a small business owner like you and and I'm gonna go collaborate with him today. I wanna invite you along to go meet him. So let's take a quick trip, and then when I come back, we'll get into all the details about how I like to build connections, being an introverted small business owner, and I'll share those with you so that you can maybe employ some of those same things to help grow your business too. All right? Come on, let's go. I am just going to head back home and hope you enjoyed the little visit. I know I did. Jonas is an awesome person. So let's go home. I'm home from talking with Jonas at the coffee shop. The coffee shop wouldn't let me film there, so I wasn't able to get the extra juicy B-roll that I wanted. So hopefully what I provided was entertaining story enough. So good to be in connection and relationship with Jonas. He's just good people. Just really good people. So I want to encourage you to go check out Jonas in the links below in the description. I am sure that you'll be glad that you did. And tell him that I said hi, if you do. So in making connections to grow your business, if you rely just on your network, the people that you know, and it's all centered on you, your growth is limited. There's only so much that you can do. There's only so much capacity that you have. However, if you network and collaborate and make connections in such a way that the people that you connect to, I'm imagining you at the center, and then all the spokes of the wheel of all the people that you connect with, and then all of them have their networks of people that they connect with, your growth can happen exponentially. And there's no way that you could even strategize or plan on how that would go. It just can happen. What I want to encourage you to do is to first just identify the people that you might like to collaborate with, to be in relationship with, to make connections with. These people are probably going to be people that you really respect their work, you like them, maybe they're well connected or they stand for something that you believe in. It could be a lot of different things. You may not even see a direct tie to what they do to people that might be able to work with you and pay you for your services, right? It's not about the outcome, it's about the connection and the allowing and the openness in your heart, right? So if you really, really appreciate someone and the work that they do, like I started reading Jonas's work, Higher Thoughts, on Medium, and I just really appreciated his spirituality. It was just really touching and supportive. So I would like his articles on Medium, and I would comment on his articles on Medium. I would share his articles. And so I got myself into his sphere. That's where he was on Medium, and so that's where I was. So then, in one of his articles, he talked about moving to Chicago. I reached out to him since I had just moved back to Chicago, and I said, hey, I'm in Chicago. I love your work. And so I reached out to him simply in thinking, like, if it were me, what would I like if I were moving to Chicago? I would love if somebody had said, hey, let's go have coffee. I'll introduce you to some people, help you make some friends in town, and show you around if you need it, and really make you feel welcome. Well, Jonas, being the good guy that he is, really appreciated that. So we met for coffee, and we've been meeting for coffee pretty consistently since then, since he moved here. And it's been wonderful. It's a wonderful collaboration. Now, another example is how I got connected with Heart of Business. I was a student of Mark's way back in the day, years and years and years ago. And I had that thought. Have you ever had that thought where you're just like, the teacher is like a hero, right? And you're just like, oh, if I could just get some personal time. I wish they could be in my network, right? Oh, that would be so great. Well, that's how I felt about Mark. I still do, by the way. It's not, nothing has changed. But I love Heart of Business. And so I was a student. And so I was in Mark's sphere by being a student. I took his classes. I didn't take his classes because I wanted to get to Mark. I took the classes because they were super helpful to my own business and my own heart. In one of the classes, one of the calls that we were on, Mark was talking about how he wanted to restart and grow his online community. Someone else on the call, not me, raised their hand and said, Mark, you don't have to do this alone. We love you. We would be happy to help you. So 8 of us on that call raised our hand to volunteer to help Mark restart the community and support it growing. So we made our arrangements on how that would work. I was one of the 8, and those numbers changed over time, and I stayed with it, helping the community to grow. And over some time, I realized that there was a need for some structure and a clearer path about how we were going to grow the community. And so I created a short, medium, and long-term plan for strategically growing the community. And I shared that with Mark. I didn't ask him if he wanted it. I just created it and offered it and said, if this is of any support or help, I believe in what you're doing, and so I hope it's helpful. Mark was so impressed and really appreciated how I approached it. He hired me as an employee with Heart of Business. So now I have deep connection with Mark, weekly connection. I'm an employee of the business that I respected and of the man that I have held as such a hero of mine, right? And so now 5 plus years later, here I am. We're like brothers. We are dear friends, and here we are. It's kind of amazing. I never could have scripted that, but it's just about nurturing the right connections for the right reason, in the right way, and in a way that really met my heart and was in service to the people I was making a connection to. It wasn't about reaching out to try to get clients or trying to get something from Mark. It was all about me reaching out, trying to contribute something to Mark because I liked him, I liked the work that he was doing, I believed in it. So that's what I'd like to encourage you to do. Identify the people that you really want to be in connection with. Develop, nurture, be open to relationship and being of service. Then show up, participate, nurture that relationship, and in any way that you can, contribute to what that person is doing. Be in service. Then you can make an invitation. Either they'll make an invitation to you, or you can make an invitation to them after some time has passed to collaborate, to connect. Collaboration is probably the wrong word, but at least to connect and share and begin an actual individual relationship with the person. You don't know where those things will go. It might just be nourishing to you. That's a win. Maybe they can connect you with other people. That's a win. Maybe you get known in their community. That's a win. The connections just happen from there naturally, and it can really help you grow your business. And if nothing else, it helps to give you confidence. It can help give you clarity. It can help bring courage, and it can help bring credibility. So that's what I'd like you to do. Go out, make connections, and may it help you grow your business. May the will of love be done always. Take care.